Expect colder sunshine on Friday. You mean the sun's coming out? Oh, it'll be out. Oh, yes, and some patches of fog early. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see as of 8:07 on the Ultimate Doppler radar, most of the rain is down across Monroe and McMinn County, still lingering in southern Blount County. All this from the Ultimate Doppler from Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, my sponsor for East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair since 1953. And you can see that the rain is slowly trying to creep out of here, but it's taking a while to get further south of Spring City. In fact, if you expand the view, you can see it's still raining in Atlanta, it's still affecting Charlotte, and it's still affecting much of Alabama at this hour. But they still have power outages in parts of the hard-hit areas with the ice storm. We're talking about Austin, Texas, where they have about 150,000 people without power, about 26,000 without power just east of Texas and Dallas, and about 5,500 or so, 10,000 or so in Memphis just in the last hour. So a lot of power outages still taking place where they were hard hit with the ice. The actual rainfall, over 2 inches and counting in Tellico Plains. Now, many of us did not have that experience, but that's where the models were taking us yesterday. It was all over the map. Are we going to get 2 inches? Or are we going to ½ inch? Well, the answer was yes and yes. At some point, precipitation has to end, at least the heavy rain. And it basically stopped short of possibly central Monroe County, where they had over 2 inches fall in spots. Only 1/3 of an inch fell in Knoxville. But it also snowed. Come on, I don't know if it snowed. Well, okay. Harlan County, Kentucky this morning, along Highway 119. This is just outside of Harlan County this morning from one of my premium members, Marilyn Bell. Thank you for sharing this photo. So if you had to drive through this morning, I'm sure many of you would have probably raised a few eyebrows. I didn't expect this, but I talked about the possibility of some snow, sleet, freezing rain, the whole kit and caboodle. And oh yes, we had icing too in Cookeville, Putnam County this morning. Also a premium member, Cray Slavin, capturing this, and he mentioned a lot of fog came in shortly thereafter, but he had icicles to work through early this morning in Cookeville in Putnam County. Now, as we move ahead to Groundhog Day, that was today. Puxatawny Phil came out of his burrow along Gobbler's Knob, and what did he say? Well, he saw a shadow, which means, I guess theoretically, 6 more weeks of winter. But his accuracy, some say, is less than 40%. So it depends on what you think about Groundhog Day as a rule. Of course, Groundhog Day was today, and it is usually the halfway point. It is the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Today we hit 42 degrees, the normal high 50. I was expecting 44. We have a record high from as early as 2016 when it was 75 on this particular date. Now, Oak Ridge hit 43. Tellico Plains, the soggy location today, hit 44. It was only 36 in Oneida and Jamestown today. 36 in Nashville, only 33 for a high in Memphis this afternoon. Now, if you look at the big picture, all those little yellow markers suggest ice storm reports. And it kind of lines up pretty well with some power outages where they're still dealing and battling that situation throughout the night. Precipitation types, we've talked about why and how this occurs. When you get warm air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, you can get freezing rain, or you can get some sleet, or in the case of Harlan, Kentucky, you can get just plain old snowflakes, and that's what they had primarily this morning. Headlines, colder sunshine on Friday. Very cold Friday night. We're talking upper teens, low 20s, about 21 for Knoxville. But some of you will be in the upper teens when you wake up Saturday morning. No way. Yes way. Turning milder Saturday afternoon. We're back in the upper 40s. We'll finish near 50. Oh, that's not bad. But you will notice this front's going to finally kick this out. Probably by 11 o'clock, there's still some rain near Chattanooga moving out. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, the clouds have vacated the premises. And we're now dealing with some cold air that lingers. It doesn't really warm up much. And with a wind, about 5 to 15 miles per hour, it's going to feel even colder than the 39 degrees I'm expecting. Now, as this high-pressure dome parks over Kentucky, it'll slide east toward Virginia Beach. So we've got another nice day on Saturday with some high clouds, but it's awfully cold in the morning. We finish again around 49 Saturday afternoon. And I think we've got a partly sunny day on Sunday. It's kick-started by this little trough, so we'll find maybe some sun and clouds, a good combination of the two on Sunday. So here's your forecast tonight. 29 showers south, where we're seeing them now. Patches of fog will develop, and also some black ice potential. It could be slippery underfoot. If you have puddles, if you have standing water, watch out for the whoopsie, because that situation could occur tomorrow when we drop down to 29 degrees. We'll have fewer clouds after midnight, and by tomorrow morning, you should see the sun come out of its glory. In fact, it's been absent for about 4 days in many cases. Limited sun over the last 4 days. Morristown, low temperature tonight, 27. 24 in Oneida, 22 in Crossville. That's our expected low. Friday, a high of 39. We'll be lucky to get there. Cold sunshine with some patches of fog early. And thanks to that north wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour, it'll feel much colder than 39. Even though the sun is out, it looks great, but it's a little deceiving looking out the window and realize how cold it is. Should reach about 36 for White Pine, Russellville, Talbot, Morristown, about 39 Kingston, Harriman, Rockwood, about 35 for La Follette, Jacksboro, Caryville, and Duff, and 34 for Crab Orchard, Fairfield, Glade, and Crossville. Athens about 41. So the warmer areas will be further south where they had more rain today. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. 49 degree, that's a 10-degree jump, but I circled the low because that's sometimes missed. I didn't know it was going to be this cold. Some of you will be in the upper teens on Saturday morning. I warn you now. It'll be milder on Sunday at 55, and then we're pushing up to 60 on Monday, 64 on Tuesday. More rain coming in Wednesday into Thursday, where we could get some rumbles of thunder with the warmth back into the lower to mid-60s. By the way, if you haven't picked up the Captain Accurate Weather app, it's free. Go to the App Store and Google Play. One of the benefits is you get the Pete Michaels traffic reports. You don't have to wait for the radio to play it. You get his updated traffic reports instantaneously. Just tap on his little box there on the app. It's very easy to find. Just search Captain Accurate, the App Store, and Google Play. And of course, if you want to join the premium membership, it's very affordable. Just go to CaptainAccurate.com. I got all the details. You perhaps might want additional local weather posts. I'm doing dozens and dozens of more posts for my premium members every month. And of course, they get more Facebook Lives every month. So those are things, if they're important to you, check me out. Go to CaptainAccurate.com. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.